For Magnum Media, Reed Magnum with you, visiting with Sara Horras, orthopedic physician assistant at SSM Health in Baraboo and serving the Baraboo area. Let's talk about you specifically, Sara. What do you find most rewarding about working as an orthopedic physician assistant?
I just love helping people get better. Whether that be something simple like, they can take their dog out for a walk around the block, or they can get back to, running a marathon or playing pickleball, or maybe it means they, keep their independence and don't have to move in with a family member. To me, that is a big success. I like people to, to be able to live their life and enjoy it again.
You've gotten to help so many people do things that a lot of us just take for granted every single day. But as you were thinking, when you started thinking about what you want to do as a career, what ultimately inspired you to specialize in orthopedics and as a physician assistant?
Yeah, that's a good question. A lot of people will say, "Oh, I have a family member that was in the medical field, and that inspired them." I can't say I don't have any medical people in my family. I think I found the human body fascinating, and then a desire to help people. So originally I wanted to go into school to be a physical therapist.
Mm.
Then I kind of toyed with being a physician, and I thought, hey, physician assistant, orthopedics, that kind of links them both together, and that's kind of how I ended up on this path.
Well, very cool. You've got the human body, you've got all these technical aspects of it, but you've talked a lot about there is that personal part of it, the empathy, the empathetic approach. How do you balance the technical and the empathetic for the patients that are in your care?
Yeah, I mean, and that definitely can be challenging. Try hard to simplify it in terms that the average person without a medical background can understand. Using models or diagrams can definitely help with that. Definitely letting them answer or ask as many questions as what they want to try to, help understand that is a big part of it. Sometimes a big part of what we do too is, hey, somebody needs this surgery, but they're not a good candidate for it. And I think that gets to be one of the tougher parts of our job too. So I think trying to explain the whys and the risks and why we don't recommend this, and then giving them other tools to say, hey, well, we can try this, or let's work on this instead, and this can kind of help you to get some relief.
But that is such a huge part that I think people need to realize, Sara, is there are options. Just because the option they think they should do and that maybe their brother or sister told them they should do, even if that's not good for them, you have so many tools at your disposal to try and help them be better.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of people come to us and want surgery or think that's the option or that's what they need. But there's certainly a lot of other options that don't require surgery, and whether that be via medications or physical therapy, injections. There's definitely a lot of other things that we can try short of surgery.
Awesome. Well, Sara, for someone who wants to make an appointment with SSM Health Orthopedics in the Baraboo area, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, they can give us a call at 608-294-6464, or they can log on to our website, ssmhealth.com, and search for orthopedics, enter in their zip code, and they'll find us.